Hello and welcome to another Royal Reviewer live pop-up chat. As always, this is a live chat. Now, welcome, I should say, by the way. So it is the 28th of March 2020. Again, I will echo what I've said in previous videos. This month is just flying by. Where has the time gone since Christmas? As always, this is a live chat, so I will just wait a few moments for people to drop in. I will, of course, find the live chat itself. Here we go, that's coming up. I can see people. I can see Kelly, who has already dropped in. And apparently we have 34 people watching as of right now. So hello and welcome to all of you. So we've got two things that I want to talk about today in today's video. First is an update on Princess Diana's, or rather I should say Diana, Princess of Wales, as she was styled after divorce. An update on the famous, the iconic, can I get a fan flap for how iconic that dress is? The iconic John Travolta dancing dress. You know the one, that black number that she wore when she was dancing at the White House with John Travolta. An update on that, because obviously that went to auction. Also, we're going to be talking about the Queen's horses and how they are benefiting from what is going on in the world right now. So hello to everyone. I can see channel members, Gessie, Gangster Gran, Christine. Hello to you all, and thank you so much, as always, for being channel members. It really does help, especially in these difficult times when videos across YouTube, not just mine, are being suppressed because YouTube does not have the manpower to be able to manually review things. Yes, I am safe, and I do hope that you are too. No, Sharona, the Queen does not have it, shall we say. Yes, so hello. Right, let's just move on to the story. So, some of you may have seen it, I don't know, but I was browsing Instagram today and I saw an Instagram post that caught my attention, it caught my eye, and I am going to share a link to that post right now because there are photos. So I would highly advise you opening up this link. Also, for those of you watching on Catch Up who have not made the live chat, I will share this link in the description, so you can pause the video right now, go and open it, and you will know exactly what I am talking about. You'll be able to follow along. So here is the link. Right, go to it now. Everybody go to it because it is absolutely incredible. So it is a picture of something that doesn't look incredibly remarkable, but it caught my eye. Oh, I have a donation, $4.99 from Gangster Gran. Love your lavender shirt, brooch and tiara. It is actually pink, but thank you so much. In fact, this is the Princess Diana famous, rather, it's the one that she wore, but it's the Cambridge Lovers Knot tiara. So I'm wearing that one in honour of Diana today. Ooh, is my shirt right? There we go. That looks a little bit better, doesn't it? Right, so the unremarkable photo is actually of a shelf. And it's a shelf with a flat package with what looks like it's wrapped up in some kind of paper. I'm forgetting the name of the paper, but you know what I mean. It's that kind of, it's like preserving paper. So, historic royal palaces say, welcome to the, and I'm not going to say the word because it's too close in relation to what's going on in the world right now, but it's their room where they put things when they first come into their collection. Right. Our royal ceremonial dress collection has a little room dedicated to, again, I can't say the word, new collection items to ensure they don't introduce moths, mites, or other pests that could nibble through our priceless collection. Oh my goodness, wouldn't that be awful? These amazing historical pieces being nibbled and eaten by moths, that would be awful. So that would never ever do. So they take precautions. They say, right now in the room is a very famous resident. Diana, Princess of Wales's Travolta dress, Worn at the White House in 1985, a recent acquisition, the dress was frozen upon arrival and will stay here a while longer before joining the rest of the collection. And I can probably show you that right here, right now. So this is what I'm looking at. It is a shelf with a package, what looks like a greaseproof papery type thing, and in it is the famous, iconic, amazing Diana John Travolta dress. Oh my goodness! Right, I'm going to read some comments from the Instagram post in a moment, but I just want to go and see what people are saying. Let's have a look. David, yes, I did, to answer your question, and I spoke about it on my other channel, Steps of Sussex, yesterday. Right. David says, who cares about some dumb dress? David! You get a black fan flap from me. My goodness, this is not just a dumb dress. It is not a dumb dress. This is the iconic John Travolta dress. My goodness. Are you even sane? This is iconic with 3 syllables. My goodness. No, there isn't any footage of her dancing on there because they're probably not allowed to post it. But I'm sure if you look on YouTube, you will find the footage of it. I mean, the dress is amazing. It's kind of like a V cut. She wore it with the 7 strand of pearls, with the amazing gift that she was given for her wedding from the Queen Mother, that sapphire choker. It was a brooch, and then Diana had it turned. She didn't wear it. She didn't wear it as a brooch. Diana didn't particularly like brooches that much, and that one was quite big and large. So she had it altered into this amazing 7 strand pearl choker, which again is iconic. So 2 iconic pieces, which, by the way, we haven't seen. We have not seen resurface the iconic brooch or this 7 strand of pearls. Who has it? We don't know. Whether that is a piece that has been almost acquired by Catherine, or whether that was a piece that's been acquired by Meghan when she married Harry. We don't know. We know that Meghan did get some of Diana's jewellery. She wore the aquamarine cocktail ring on her wedding day. So we don't know if any other of the jewellery has been distributed since Harry got married. So who has the sapphire and pearl choker? We do not know. However, seeing as Catherine has a lot of... she has some of Diana's sapphire earrings, and of course she has a sapphire engagement ring, the likelihood is that that piece will remain with William and Catherine. However, we do not know until it actually resurfaces. But anyway, this item of clothing, Diana's dress, was put to auction. So I'm going to share a Harper's Bazaar link with you again, and you will be able to see the dress of which I am talking about if you do not know about it already. And I'm going to be reading through. So this article was actually posted of December last year when the auction took place. So I want to familiarise everybody, myself included, with this story. I remember it at the time. But yes, it is a piece of fashion history. Iconic to the max. So Diana, Princess of Wales, had one of the most iconic wardrobes in history. That is true. And of course, famously, it was William's idea, shortly before her sad passing, that she actually auctioned off a large amount of her dresses for charity, which she did, and which was a huge success and proved to be major investment pieces for those buyers. Her Travolta dress moment may be one of her most memorable for sure. And the gown has just been sold, or rather of December of last year, for $290,000, which turned out to be around £220,000. It was purchased by Historic Royal Palaces, which means it's likely to go on display as part of a future exhibition. Yes, it will. I am pretty certain that that is the intention of Historic Royal Palaces. That is what they do. They display their collection in certain exhibitions year on year on year on year. Obviously, with what's going on in the world right now, that display will probably not take place this year. But maybe in 2021, I bet they can't wait to get that out. The designer was Victor Edelstein, and the dress became famous after it was photographed with Diana wearing it, dancing with John Travolta at the White House in 1985. The dress was sold by Kerry Taylor Auctions and was expected to fetch $450,000, but it didn't actually reach that price. So, historic royal palaces, you could say, had a bit of a bargain. Obviously, they do expect to exhibit it. Curator of historic royal palaces said at the time of the auction, Diana has become a fashion icon in the same way as Jackie Kennedy or Audrey Hepburn. Timeless, elegant, and still so relevant. And actually, if you look at fashion today, Diana's looks from the kind of mid-90s onwards, you could still wear today. In fact, even the likes of Harry Styles of One Direction was seen wearing a sheep gilet, a woolen gilet, which Diana had sported earlier in the 80s as well. So Diana's fashion is very still very, very big and on trend. She continues, she helped popularise the romantic look in the early 80s, the fabulously glamorous dynasty look in the late 80s, and the sleek silhouettes of the 90s. Each of these looks reappears on the catwalk from time to time, and are inseparable from Diana. She continued, so many designers have spoken to me about Diana's incredible charisma and presence. Even designers who had many years of experience of dressing celebrities and royalty talked about how Diana had the ability to make them feel as if they were walking on air. I think Diana's real triumph in fashion was that she rose above it, so that by the end, all you saw was her. So they bought it and they've got it, and now it is with them, it is in their possession, and it has been frozen. So they touched on the fact that it's in this special room for new pieces that come in that they might, fear or, suspect, or maybe just as a precaution against any mites and bugs and that kind of thing, because they don't want anything else from something coming in to get into this massive historic royal collection of wardrobe. That would be absolutely horrendous. So, how long it will stay in there for, I do not know, on a shelf, but it's been frozen. Now, I'm not entirely sure what freezing does, but I'm thinking it probably kills anything that could be on it, any nasties that they don't want making its way into the collection. So, I'm going to read some comments from the actual Instagram post about what people are saying. Dapper and Dreamy says, I am sure I'm not alone in saying that I'd love to have free reign to look through this marvellous collection, as would I. I think we all would. Let's have a look. My Manxiel, can't say your name, says, that long dress fits in this small box. Clearly it does. I want the person who managed to do that to come to my house and pack me for my next business trip. It is expertly packed, I will say that. Emerald Princess says, might be a stupid question, but why keep it frozen? It's a dress. Well, obviously, I think it's to kill any of the bugs. Let's have a look. Then there's my comment, which I put, wow, that's incredible. I would love to see that iconic dress out on display when all is well and back to normal. Yeah, so if you go on there, there is so many comments. You can read it, you can follow them yourselves, and lots of interesting pieces that they show in this collection. Let's just see what people are saying. Hello to everyone who has just joined. No, the Queen has not tested for anything. Let me just check BBC News just now for you, because if anything was true of that nature, it would be on there. No, there is nothing on there, just as I suspected, so no. All rumours, I am afraid, and in fact, where indeed are you hearing those rumours from? They are completely false. Right, Samantha says, my sister got a necklace like that for her wedding. Oh my God, yes, there are some replicas out there, and I would deeply love one as well. Laura Terry says, my sister really loves Princess Diana. She has the wedding doll of her along with the Kate Middleton doll. I have the Kate one as well, the wedding one and the engagement one. In fact, actually, they've gone up in value quite a lot, so they were actually really good investment pieces. Gail says, hi all, late but here from Ontario. Hope you're all well. We are, thank you so, so much. Canetta says, my daughter has 2 Franklin mint porcelain dolls, very beautiful. The blue suede dress and her white bolero jacket. Yes, Diana was beautiful and truly was and still is England's rose. Indeed she is. Christina says, I never knew you could freeze clothes. You can. Clearly you can. In fact, actually think about it. You know, you hear those terrible, terrible stories of when people have accidents when they are, for example, skiing or mountain climbing, and sadly they get lost and they pass away. When they're found, if they're lucky enough to be found, although they have passed, they are perfect. When you think about it, it makes sense that they would be completely preserved. Claudia says, freezing clothes of odour and bacteria. I just looked it up. Well, there you go. That is one of the ways in which all of that is being preserved. And Canetta says, we learned something new. I didn't know that as well, that you could technically do that. So yes, we have all indeed learned something new. Right, the next story that I want to share today, I want to share a Twitter posting. So I'm going to copy the link and I'm going to post it in. Again, I will share all of these once I've finished going live. It is about the Queen's horses. So, out of everything what's going on in the world right now, there are some beneficiaries of it, and that is the Queen's horses. So, the Queen's carriage horses are turned out at Hampton Court Palace, where they will remain whilst they are not required for official duties. As we know, Trooping the Colour is not going to take place in its usual format. And there are 2 types of carriage horse, Cleveland Bays and Windsor Greys. All of the horses are named by the Queen. So we have some photographs of those there for you to look at. And yeah, I just think it's really, really good, at least that the horses are getting a little bit of a break, a little bit of a holiday from, you know, from their normal duties. Normally, they would reside in the Royal Mews, roughly, you know, for the duration of when they are needed in the year. Right, I think I have covered everything today. The main story was, of course, Diana's iconic dress. So, if you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to share on social media, and also do hit the bell so that you know whenever I upload a new video. So, from me in Shropshire, mwah, to you all,